everyone, it's Cindy here from Cindy M's Crochet Corner. Today I just want to show you how to make this really quick strap that you can put on anything. Water bottles is what I did in my last video, but you can also use it for bags, things like that. This one's an over the shoulder strap which I made, and it's just a 3-row, which is so crazy, so quick and easy. And it's just 3 rows of single crochet. So let's get started. So I'm using a t-shirt material. It's only probably about 1.5 centimeters thick, with my 5mm crochet hook, which is US terms. It's a H8. And all I'm going to do is 105 chain to start with a slip stitch. So keep going until you get a measurement that goes around your body, over your shoulder, or just over your shoulder if you want, or across your body, up to you. But mine worked out to about 105. And don't forget it has a bit of stretch, so take that into consideration as well. I'll see you for the next video. I'll just work the 105 off camera. So I've come to about 105. And it does stretch, so just put it around yourself, pull it down to where you want the water bottle to sit. But I've got about 105 chain there, and I'm just going to do just single crochet all the way back. Now you can go in to that loop there, or you can go into the back bump. So whatever you think looks better, probably the back bump looks better. It won't have just that one edge, you'll have like that edge there. So if we went into, let's just have a look into the back bump there, you might have a nicer finish. But we're going to do a couple of rows, so I don't think it really matters. You can do a couple of rows. You can actually go around this chain if you wanted to. So it's nice and even on both sides. So that's the 2 different ones, right? So the back bump does look quite nice. It has a nice V on either side, whereas just going through the front, you get a lovely V on the top, but you don't get it on the bottom. So it's up to you. I'd probably do the back bump. That way you've got a nice V at the bottom and the top, and it looks nicer. It looks more finished. So let's do that. Back bump it is. So come back to the start, turn your work so you can see the back bumps. So you can see them there nice and sticking out for you. That's the V and that's the back bump. So I'd go into, not the first but the second, all the way across, and just do a single crochet. It's a little bit fiddly, but it will look nicer. It's definitely worth it on your strap. And we might do a 2nd row of single crochet, and I think that would be enough. And I've also got some extra little rings, clasps and stuff down there. So I'm going to work out which one would look better for the larger one. Probably you could do these little ones if you wanted to. You just pick whichever one is easier to work with, I guess. If you're clipping it on and off, you want something that's not going to be difficult. So just a single crochet into the back bump, and then we might look at doing a 2nd row just to give that a bit of thickness. I mean, you could have it like that if you wanted to, but I'd like it to be a bit thicker. But that looks quite pretty, going into the back bump, having the V on either side. So I'll keep going to complete my 105. Yours could be smaller or larger, just depends where you want your bottle to sit. But I'll keep going with this until I get to the bottom, and I will join you for the next row. Okay, so the first row is complete. I'm just going to do a single crochet. Now you can stitch these in if you wanted to. At the end, I'm just going to feed them through probably there, and then the other side once I've completed the second row. I just think I'll do one more row, just do a second row of single crochet, and that should be enough, I think. But you can, you can make it as thick as you like. Remember, it does stretch. I've noticed it's quite stretchy. So when you measure it, pull it a bit because it will get quite stretchy. All right, so I'm just going to do a second row, and I think that will probably be enough. Second or third row, and then we'll attach it. So see how we go with this next row. Maybe 3 rows, because then the pattern will be the same, because you've got these bumps from that side and you've got the bumps there. So maybe one more row will give you that bumps again on the other side, so it's nice and even, so it'll be nice thickness. So I'd say do another 2 rows. That's what I'm going to do, and then we'll look at joining these at the end here. We'll just feed them through. I've got like little clips, so I can just feed them through, and then we can just clip them on to the bag itself, and we're done. So I'm going to go and do another 2 rows of single crochet, and just a chain at the end and turn your work, okay? So I'll meet you at the end just to join it to the little clips. All right, so I've decided to do 3 rows in the end of single crochet. I think that's a nice thickness for what I would like to put around me, and it was 105 chain initially, and that's I've put it around my body and it works quite well. And interesting, what I want to show you is this is I'm down to the last little piece, and so this whole project basically used one of these skeins of t-shirt material. So just for your reference, I managed to make the strap, which is 3 rows of single crochet, and the carrier for this bottle here. It's a smaller bottle, but it easily slides in there. You just it does stretch over the bottle and slides in quite nicely, and it goes right to the top as well, which is what I wanted. So I've put the little handmade tag on, and I've done the crab stitch around the top. I've got the 2 little carriers there, and that's the full length of the bottle now. And then I've got this strap that I've made, which looks really pretty, down to the last little bit of material. And I'm just going to finish this off. Just pull that through, pull it tight. And what I'm thinking is just, I'm going to feed that back through. And then I was just going to attach these ones. These seem to be the right thickness for this, or the right sort of width. I think would work well. And I just think all it is just feed it through. So you can go, I'm going to have, you can do either side really, but I like this side. So I just wanted the little knots down the center. So I think I'm going to feed that through, just hook it through, say the outside, and a bit through the middle, and then that side, and do the same on the other end as well. Just feed it through, or you can actually stitch it on if you wanted to. Just run it around it if you wanted to, and then it'll just connect over here onto your bottle just by slipping that through like that, and you've connected and you're on. Okay, I think the next thing I'm going to do is I want to make a little a little pouch maybe to go on this as well. I think would be good, either to put your phone in or to put your earphones in, that sort of thing. So I'm going to work off camera with this a bit. It's going to be a bit fiddly to get it on, but I think just hook it through the material. Just take your time with it. Just hook it through different sections of it. Maybe use your hook to help you guide it through a little bit as well. Get a smaller hook and help it, like grab something like that there. And just push it through like that. And again, I'd go through there, push that through onto there. Just help assist it a little bit through. It's better than your fingers. And again, maybe that section there. Just push that through. Trying to get that. It's a little bit of fun, but you'll get it. Just persistence, isn't it? Alright, so right through that, take your hook out. That's right through, and then just twist it back around, and that's pretty cool. So that's on that one, and then just do the same for the other. I'd stitch these in first and then do the same thing as I just did then. So there you have a very quick strap that you can make within probably 10 minutes. And it feels really nice, this t-shirt material, and it looks great. It looks so clean and neat. You can have it on either side, and very easy to clip on with these clips. I made this water bottle in another tutorial, so it's as easy as that. Clip it on and off you go. So I hope you enjoyed that quick tutorial. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next project.